Good morning, everyone. Thank you for making time for this extraordinary executive committee meeting. We need to finalize our operational infrastructure and risk mitigation strategies for the upcoming hybrid annual year. Given the scale of this event, balancing both our physical guests and our global workforce, this session is critical. May I call this meeting to order?
Yes,
Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. Secretary, do we have any apologies for absence to be recorded before we dive into the agenda?
Yes, Mr. Chairman. Our logistic coordinator has informed us that he's currently on medical leave and will be unable to attend today's meeting. And his absence has officially recorded in the attendance registry, and he has requested updates on major decisions during the meeting.
Thank you, Secretary.
if I may add, Mr. Chairman, my team has stepped into oversee the physical seating arrangement and catering recognition in his absence. So those operational timeless remain intact.
Excellent. Thank you for taking the initiative, HR Manager. Before we proceed, a quick reminder on meeting ethics. We have a lot of ground to cover and very tight minutes. Please keep all personal devices on silent mode and focus strictly on today's agenda. Cybersecurity, could I request your full attention?
My sincere apologies, Mr. Chairman. No disrespect intended. I was reviewing a newly completed penetration test report that just dropped from our external auditors regarding the registration portal. I have closed the application and turned off notifications. I will stay fully focused now.
Okay, thank you for your professionalism. Okay, the minutes of our previous preliminary session were circulated via email early on Tuesday. Are there any amendments, omissions, or corrections required before formal adoption?
Yes, Mr. Chairman. I noticed an error under item 3, subsection B. My designation was mistakenly recorded as network engineer instead of IT infrastructure lead. Given that this document goes to the board of directors, please correct this to accurately reflect my scope of accountability.
Thank you for highlighting that. It was an oversight on my part during the transcription. I have noted the correction and will update the final version immediately following this meeting.
Are there any other corrections? Okay, seeing no one, do I have a promotion for adoption of the minutes? Okay, are there any other corrections? Okay, do I have a proposal for the option of the minutes?
The rest of the minute look accurate and reflect to amount of our financial allocation from last week. I propose they be accepted as a true record.
I second the motion. Okay, thank you. The motion is carried. Secretary, please file the amended minutes accordingly. Okay. Noted. Okay. Are there any outstanding matters arising from those minutes that require immediate attention?
Yes, Mr. Chairman. Following up on the item 5 from last week, we are still waiting for final legal feedback from our external counsel regarding the venue contracts liability clauses, specifically concerning intellectual property and streaming rights for the hybrid broadcast. May I have approval to send a formal and escalate follow-up email today?
Okay, approved. Please proceed with the escalation and demand a response. I want a definitive status update on my desk by Monday morning at the absolute latest. We are less than 2 months away from the event. We cannot afford contract delays.
I agree with the tendency, Mr. Chairman. If the legal team finds any compliance issues with the venue built-in AV provider, it might force us to source an independent vendor, which will completely disrupt our current budget allocations.
Okay, precisely. Let's ensure we put pressure on them. Secretary, make sure that email goes out before the end of the business day. Now, let us move to our core business items. Okay, let us move to our first major agenda item, cybersecurity risk, regarding our custom event registration portal. Cybersecurity, walk us through the current situation. What did that registration tax report reveal?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Over the past 72 hours, my team's threat intelligence monitoring detected a 40% rise in automated bot traffic targeting the registration portal. These aren't casual visitors. They are sophisticated, distributed script attacks, specifically looking for SQL injection vulnerabilities and look for safe administrative login attempts.
Let's look at the worst case scenario here. What kind of data actually at this automated efforts? Let's see.
The portal doesn't just store names and email addresses, because this is a hybrid event involving travel reimbursements and corporate perks. The database contains employee corporate credentials, residential addresses, and family banking details for financial reimbursement purposes. A successful breach means severe regulatory fines, compliance violations, and a massive reputational fallout.
This is acceptable. What are your recommended security interventions to neutralize this threat immediately?
I strongly recommend 2 mandatory implementations before the portal reopens to staff tomorrow. First, we must deploy end-to-end encryption for all data in transit and rest within the database. Second, we must enforce multi-factor authentication for every single user account attempting to log in.
I have a major reservation regarding user experience here. Our workforce varies widely in technical literacy. Some of our field employees and senior staff already find standard password frustrating. Enforcing a complex MFA process might trigger widespread confusion, result in a flood of IT support tickets, and ultimately lead to low registration participation. Could we use a simpler one-time email verification link instead?
Respectfully, HR manager, email verification is fundamentally weak. If an employee's corporate or personal email account is compromised, which is highly common in credential stuffing attacks, the attacker gets straight into the portal. Email links offer zero protection against an active threat. MFA stops that dead in its tracks. Even if they steal the password, they cannot replicate the secondary token.
I understand the security argument, but how do we handle the inevitable user confusion? If staff get logged out, they will simply give up on attending the dinner.
We won't leave them in the dark. My team has already drafted clear, step-by-step visual user guides and short 30-second video tutorials. We will also set up a dedicated Microsoft Teams help desk channel during the launch week to provide real-time onboarding support.
Okay, let's talk about numbers. Sourcing and deploying a robust third-party MFA license for over 1,000 users will add unbudget in the expenditure to our current operational sheet. Has this been priced out?
It has, but I ask you to look at the alternative. If we experience a data breach, the cost of regulatory penalties under data protection laws, forensic investigations, and public relations damage control will be 20 times the cost of MFA licenses.
When you frame it as a risk mitigation calculation, the financial logic is undeniable. Comparing the license fee against the catastrophic cost of a data breach recovery means the investment is fully justified. I will reallocate funds from our contingency buffer to cover this.
Given that your team is providing comprehensive training materials and IT support, I will withdraw my objection and support this. Our employees can adapt if they are guided properly.
This is exactly the kind of robust risk analysis we need. Now let's put this to a formal vote. All those in favor of authorizing the immediate budget allocation for mandatory end-to-end encryption and multi-factor authentication protocols, please raise your hands. And thank you. The motion is carried unanimously. Subsequently, please prepare the final technical specification and vendor contract requirements and coordinate directly with the finance director by next Tuesday to finalize the purchase. Okay. Our second major operational concern is network reliability during the live broadcast of the event. IT infrastructure lead, what are your findings regarding our broadcast capabilities?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Based on our current registration metrics, we project over 500 remote participants, streaming high-definition video simultaneously across multiple regions, including our regional offices in APAC and EMEA. This unprecedented concurrency will place an immense unsustainable strain on our localized primary servers.
Plain Davis advocate for us again. What exactly happened if our primary corporate internet connection spikes or failed entirely during our chairman keynote speech?
Total operation disruption. We're talking about extreme volume, frozen video feeds, desync audio, or a complete disconnect for all broadcasters access. To our international colleagues, it will look like a total organizational failure.
That is an outcome we cannot tolerate. This dinner is meant to unite our global team, not alienate them. What infrastructure upgrades do you propose to completely mitigate this risk?
To guarantee zero downtime, we need two-pronged infrastructure upgrade. First, we must deploy a cloud-based content delivery network, which is CDN, to offload traffic from our local servers and distribute the video stream caching globally. Second, we must install an automated secondary network for failover line, a completely independent fiber connection from a separate internet service provider, which is ISP.
A top-tier cloud CDN subscription combined with a brand new secondary business fiber line will increase our fixed operational cost considerably. Our budget is already stretched from the MFA approval we just passed. Can we just lower the video stream resolution from 1080p to standard 700 low?
A completely independent fiber connection from a separate internet service provider, which is ISP.
A top-tier cloud CDN subscription combined with a brand new secondary business fiber line will increase our fixed operational cost considerably. Our budget is already stretched from the MFA approval we just passed. Can we just lower the video stream resolution from 1080p to standard 720p to save bandwidth instead?
I appreciate your cost concern, Finance Director, but lowering the resolution completely misses the core issue. Lowering quality does absolutely nothing to solve total ISP blackout. If our primary line drops because of a physical line cut or an ISP routing failure, standard resolution won't save us. The automated failover line completely removes that single point of failure, but instantly switching traffic to backup provider within milliseconds.
I have to strongly support the IT infrastructure lead on this infrastructure upgrade. Our international employees already deal with time zone inconvenience to attend these virtual events. If they experience a bad, broken feed, it deeply hurts company morale. It makes them feel like an afterthought, which defeats the entire purpose of a hybrid celebration.
From a security standpoint, I also endorse this. Major cloud CDNs come equipped with built-in distributed denial of service, or also known as DDoS, filtering. This significantly reduces the burden on my team during the live event, ensuring hackers can't flood our stream portal and take it offline.
The operational and cultural risks of saving money here far outweigh the financial savings. We must deliver a seamless experience to every employee, whether they are sitting in the main ballroom or watching from a home office overseas. Let us put this capital allocation to a vote. All those in favor of funding the cloud CDN deployment and the automated backup network connection? Okay. The motion passes unanimously. IT infrastructure lead, please source at least 3 competitive vendor quotations for both the CDN provider and the secondary ISP and submit them to me for an initial review by Friday afternoon.
A completely independent fiber connection from a separate internet service provider, which is ISP.
A top-tier cloud CDN subscription combined with a brand new secondary business fiber line will increase our fixed operational cost considerably. Our budget is already stretched from the MFA approval we just passed. Can we just lower the video stream resolution from 1080p to standard 720p to save bandwidth instead?
I appreciate your cost concern, Finance Director, but lowering the resolution completely misses the core issue. Lowering quality does absolutely nothing to solve total ISP blackout. If our primary line drops because of a physical line cut or an ISP routing failure, standard resolution won't save us. The automated failover line completely removes that single point of failure, but by instantly switching traffic to backup provider within milliseconds.
I have to strongly support the IT infrastructure lead on this infrastructure project. Our international employees already deal with time zone inconvenience to attend these virtual events. If they experience a bad, broken feed, it deeply hurts company morale. It makes them feel like an afterthought, which defeats the entire purpose of a hybrid celebration.
From a security standpoint, I also endorse this. Major cloud CDNs come equipped with built-in distributed denial of service, or also known as DDoS filtering. This significantly reduces the burden on my team during the live event, ensuring hackers can't flood our stream portal and take it offline.
The operational and cultural risks of saving money here far outweigh the financial savings. We must deliver a seamless experience to every employee, whether they are sitting in the main ballroom or watching from a home office overseas. Let us put this capital allocation to a vote. All those in favor of funding the cloud CDN deployment and the automated backup network connection? Okay. The motion passes unanimously. IT infrastructure lead, please source at least 3 competitive vendor quotations for both the CDN provider and the secondary ISP and submit them to me for an initial review by Friday afternoon. Okay, for good day, we have locked down our 2 biggest risk factors. Are there any additional operational matters, unexpected technical glitches, or logistical concerns to discuss under any other business?
Yes, Mr. Chairman. I received an urgent ticket from HR help desk just before the meeting started. The registration portal's automated email system is currently experiencing a severe technical glitch. Confirmation emails are being successfully triggered upon registration, but they are being sent out with entirely blank subject lines and broken HTML formatting.
Yes, I can confirm this is already creating a massive headache. Employees don't know if the email is a phishing, scam, or a genuine confirmation. It is causing widespread confusion and completely clogging up our internet support queue with a duplicate inquiries.
This sounds like an issue with the SMTP email routing configuration or a corrupted email template file on the server backend after our recent patch. It's a straightforward fix, but it requires downtime to resolve. My core engineering team will investigate the server logs immediately after we adjourn today and deploy a hotfix within the next 48 hours.
Excellent. Please prioritize this so we don't stall the registration momentum. Keep the community posted via email once the hotfix is live. Secretary, please summarize today's key action items and ownership and assignments to ensure absolutely clarity moving forward.
Gladly, Mr. Chairman. Here are our 4 critical actions items recorded for today's session. So first is the legal contract escalation, where I have to send a formal follow-up to external legal counsel today to expedite the review of the venue contract with a definite status of update required by Monday. Second would be the portal security implementation, so cybersecurity lead to draft the technical specification for end-to-end encryption and for multi-factor authentication and coordinate with the finance director by next week for procurement. And the third one would be network infrastructure procurement, IT infrastructure lead to obtain 3 competitive vendor quotation for the cloud content delivery network and the secondary fiber line to be submitted to the chairman by Friday. And the last one would be automated system hotfix, cybersecurity team to investigate and resolve the blank email subject line and formatting issues within the next 48 hours.
Okay. A very accurate summary. Thank you, Secretary. Thank you, everyone. We have made excellent, decisive progress today. Our next extraordinary executive committee meeting will take place on Wednesday, 8 July at 10 a.m. sharp in Boardroom 1. During that session, we will review the vendor quotes and finalize our deployment roadmap. Thank you for your time and dedication. This meeting is formally adjourned.
Thank
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.